Hey, what's going on, guys? So since last time, I have done a bit of mining, mostly for stuff to get my upgraded crucibles and eventually to get tungsten. So what I was aiming for, and I think I talked about it last time, was to get niobium and tantalum going, and these come from an ore called coltan. If I can figure out where it is. Well, be able to find these in the electrolyzer. Here we go. So first you get, or sorry, columbite, I think is what I process these from. Maybe not. I don't remember. I don't remember which one these come from. There's a bunch of processes that you have to put these through, where you have to like centrifuge coltan, which is what I think I originally got both of these from. Yeah, so you get coltan, you centrifuge it, and you get tantalite and columbite, and then you electrolyze both of these into tantalum and into the other thing, the niobium pentoxide. So I needed quite a lot of that, and for both of these, you need 28. So I had to go and mine a bunch. It was in, I think I talked about it, but just in case I didn't, it's like in this area here. There's like a vein in, actually pretty close to the surface. It's in red granite, so I had to go and take a shitty, what do you call them, granite pickaxe and mine it from there. And I basically just had to use like fortune on small ores, and I ended up breaking my Ephraim pickaxe, so I made an Ephraim drill, which has the same stats. Basically, it's just a drill, so it's for all intents and purposes not going to be used anytime soon. It'll last me quite a long time. But I took that and I, got all the coltan that I needed, and I got these things here, and so now I'm going to process these into their actual elements. So I'm going to process this into niobium and this into tantalum. So I'll start with the niobium first because it's kind of a simpler process and it doesn't take a huge amount. It's basically you just process this through aluminum. And the reason I said you need 28 of both is because for the niobium, when you process 7, you get 2. So to make a crucible, that's 7 units. So realistically, if I'm gonna need 7, I need to run this recipe 4 times. So 4 times 7 is 28, because you get 2 each, and there's no easy divisible way to get 7. So I'll just go for 8. I'll run this 4 times, and so I basically just need to bathe this niobium pentoxide in aluminum, and it will just get me alumina back, and I can reprocess that as I need to. It's not a big deal. And then that'll just get me the niobium. So I will take this, and I already made a bath some time before. I don't even remember when I made it, but it's good that I had it. I just need fluids in on the top. Okay. I just need to get a drum, basically. And I need a tap. I can just make a tap, or I think I might have one laying around somewhere. Oh yeah, I also did some like base reworking just because I had a bunch of materials that I needed to process. So I brought this stuff out kind of by a couple blocks, and I'm going to use that as that's my wall space. And eventually I'll have my storage like down here, and I'll move this stuff over here because this is like temporary storage kind of. I say that, but it's been here for a long time. But it will be temporary storage. Guess I don't have an extra tap, which is fine. I could just make one. Didn't need that many. Just need 2, or 3 rather, and then this. And I also started using bronze anvils again because uh, I have infinite bronze basically, and I figured it's not worth wasting my titanium because I actually broke the titanium anvil because I used it so much. So, I'll do that with my hammer as well, and probably a lot of my tools because I just when I was thinking about it, I was like, yeah, there's really no point. I don't really care if I have to make it a little more often. So that's how it is. There we go. There's my tap, and here is my bath. I'll put this here because I'm going to be working with the crucible. Just make sure this is, yep, set to fill. And this can go here. So I basically need to run this recipe 4 times, and I just want to make sure I get the right amount of aluminum here. So 3 4 liters. I wish it told me how many units this was worth. I think 1 aluminum is worth 144. I just want to double check. What's something that's worth 1? Yeah, there we go, 144. So I go and hit use on this. Oh, 3 times. Oh, I see. Okay. So it's just under 4 units. So realistically, I will need um 16 aluminum, which I can certainly do. So I basically will just melt this in here and then pick it up with this jug and pour it into that bath, and then it will get me that. And then I'll recollect the alumina in here, and then um, should be able to pour that into like an ingot mold or something. So it shouldn't be too big of a deal. So I'll put it in like this, do this. This process is kind of manual, but you really only need to do it for this. Come on. Really only need to do it for this recipe, really. Just for the crucibles, because those materials are really not used in many more places. Um, so, there's tantalum, hafnium crucibles that you can make. Oh, there we go. We're already good. Take that, pour that in here, and you can see it's already processing, and we're pretty much good to go with that. That gets us our niobium. Making a new flint and steel there. This will get us our niobium. I'll just let that do its thing. Now for the tantalum, it's a little more complicated. And actually, let me send this to the system. And I think I have some ore coming out here. I'm just processing all this manganese, I guess the pyrolusite that it was. Just because I had it and I figured I might as well, and I'm going to use a lot of it for stainless steel. Oh, I forgot. This output's on the side, so I need to be careful. Yeah, I got quite a lot of manganese, and I have a lot of nickel now because I did dynamite on pentlandite. I also did that on tetrahedrite, so I got a lot of copper from that, and a lot of zinc. Where's zinc there? And I got some wolframite from doing cassiterite and tin, because I'm going to use that for tungsten, and I didn't find a tungsten vein as far as I can remember. I looked around in the mining dimension and I couldn't find it, so I was like, whatever. I have some cassiterite veins, so I just did that. I also got some hematite, so I processed that to iron. Oh, and I forgot to mention, there's one more thing. I made a little system here using bronze hoppers instead of steel ones. They're pretty much the same, they just have less slots, but for this, it doesn't actually matter. This is to make bronze and brass. Pretty much anything that goes into a 3-to-1 ratio can be made in this. So I put little labels on here just for my own knowledge. But it uses the same concept, basically, an AND gate to kind of trigger a pulse former. So only if there are the required amount of materials in these hoppers here will this allow the system to drop items into the crucible. And then this triggers like the final and on that. It's pretty simple, same concept as everything else. And I have it running on a regular burning box, and it outputs here. So I use that to make quite a lot of brass and a little bit of bronze, just because I use those both a fair amount. Looks like I was off with my calculation on the aluminum, which is fine, but I have my niobium here, which is good. Oh, you know what? I also should do the meteoric iron that I need. I don't know where I put that. Think it's here. So meteoric iron. So I'm going to make this into meteoric steel, which is a pretty simple process, actually. I'm just going to do it in here, and what I'm going to do, I just have to turn that up. So meteoric steel. So this is pretty much the same as steel. It just requires a higher temperature. So I want this to do 2246. So let me just change the one on the back to 2250. Oops, 2250. So that should give it a little bit of a buffer, and then, turn that on. Thankfully, this is a regular in-bar burning box, so I think this would overheat otherwise. I'll turn this. What is the melting point of a crucible? I just want to make sure I'm not pushing this too far. 2500. I'll do this 2350 because I don't think it'll be too bad, but we'll see. Well, if it fucks up, it is what it is. We'll see. Just want to make sure this goes through the first time. Oh, it's already a steel in there, but after that goes, it should be fine. So yeah, we'll come back and take a look at that because it'll take a second to warm up. But we have the niobium, which is good. We just need to do the tantalum now, which is its own process. It's really, really obnoxious. So we take this tantalum pentoxide, we have to mix it with hydrogen fluoride, which, if you remember, is the thing that I set up in the beginning of the aluminum processing. And you need potassium fluoride, and you mix it in a mixer, and then you take that and you mix, you take this and you put it in a bath with molten sodium. So we're going to use that bath again, and we're going to melt sodium. I already got the sodium needed. This is the exact amount. You need 35, and you do the same thing. You just melt it in a crucible. And this was not a fun process to get. I had to take the what is it called? Sodium hydroxide, and I had to electrolyze it. That electrolyze it. Yeah, so there we go. So I had to take the sodium hydroxide that I'm getting from electrolyzing salt water down here, and I had to put it in here. I didn't end up having enough to do it, so I had to come and like bucket, or not bucket, I had to basically fill a drum with salt water and do it that way. Oh, you know what? There we go. Hopefully nothing actually happened yet. I don't think anything did. Yeah, no, it's good. Yep. So that's how I prepared for this, and I realized only a couple minutes ago that I need the potassium fluoride, but I think I can get this from, yeah, mixing potassium carbonate, which I need to get potassium hydroxide, which means I need to electrolyze, uh, this, I could electrolyze red clay, really? Oh, that's a really high here, though. I don't have enough power to do that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I have rock salt, I think, so I can just electrolyze that. Should be... Maybe I don't. I thought I did. Huh. I could have sworn I had some rock salt. There's got to be a different way. Potassium hydroxide. You can mix potassium dust with water, which is not something you should do in real life. Illuminate. I don't know if I have that. I don't think I do. Interesting. The only way to get it is through rock salt. I'm nearly 100% certain I have rock salt. I don't remember where I have it, though. Can't look in there, but the next thing is coming down. That looks like it is melting. Just have to make sure this comes out as meteoric steel. I'm very curious to see if this actually works the way it does. Usually I do it manually, but we'll see. There is a plate. It's very hard to tell if it even is meteoric steel or not. Moment of truth. Come on. I'm very hopeful. Makes it... Oh, wait, that's... Wait, what? Huh? There's no way. How did that turn into a regular steel plate? That shouldn't... What? Am I crazy? Or maybe there's two units in here. Maybe this didn't work. Fuck. That's so weird. I really... That to me looked like a meteoric steel plate. So if that's coming out as like a railcraft steel plate, that is not correct. Let me pull this out with a pincer. So that is meteoric steel. So why did the other thing not come out as meteoric steel? I think that might be a bug. I might have to cheat this. I'm gonna wait until another one comes through. And I'll look back, but I'm pretty sure that that was meteoric steel, and then it, for some reason, turned into a regular steel plate. Which is interesting. Meteoric iron dust. I just want to make sure. Wait, so this meteoric iron dust. There's no way this can turn into like regular iron or steel. So why did that come out that way? Hmm. The timer's going. Then it pours. There may just be another unit's worth in the bottom. I'm hoping that's what it is. It's just like messed it up or something. But it's not that, then we'll see. So meteoric steel, come on. Okay, no, there was just... So there must be another unit of steel in the bottom. I might have to dig that out and just melt it in that crucible over there. I usually do this manually, like I was saying, so I wasn't sure how it would react. I don't know why that happened, though. There must be some weird thing with the temperature threshold or something. I don't know. Weird. So yeah, the potassium hydroxide. This may actually be a bit of a bigger problem. Or hold on, I think I have salt. I must. Salt. Let's see. I have regular salt, so if I process this, crush salt, fluid it, you do get rock salt. Okay. So I will just do that. And I'm definitely going to need some barrels because my system is full. And I think actually, while I'm at it, I'm going to move this up one because I must have put it over here. I'm going to do another row. I'm going to do 4 high for these barrels because I just don't feel like moving all this right now. And I think regardless, I'm going to need to do it anyway. So just going to adjust this a little bit. So this here, then I'll do, actually not brass. I was thinking about this. I'm not going to do that. I will do, I wanted to show, so there's black bronze, which comes from materials that I have essentially infinite of. So copper and electrum, which is just 1 gold, 1 silver. So even though it uses gold, which is a little more uh, rare, I guess, from this system, it's still pretty easy to get, and you get 5. So it's not terrible. I'm thinking if I want to do 15, I'll just use 3 and 3. 3 and go. And 9 copper. 1. Yeah, I'll use black bronze for this. It has the same throughput as what do you call it? As the electrum item pipes, and also as the angmalon item pipes, which was iron and gold. It's just a little bit easier to get, and I don't have to use iron for it. So I didn't check what temperature electrum is formed. Oh, that's easy. Okay, that's fine. Let it do its thing, and this I'm sure must be backed up with something. What the fuck? There's got to be like a bunch of material missing, unless this isn't a 1-to-1. Is that possible? No, it definitely is 1-to-1. There's got to be material stuck in that, and yeah, crucible. Here, so let me. Or do I have a shovel on me? Hold on. Shovel. Interesting. Meteoric iron and meteoric steel. That doesn't account. There's still 1 missing. Really weird. Oh, I gotta reconfigure that. That's definitely not right. Where is... Oh, I don't know. Hold on. I think that's fine the way it is. I just need to get the screwdriver. I don't know where the other unit is. I'm nearly positive I put in 7. Am I going crazy? I have no idea. I could be. Pretty sure I put in 7. This is good. Actually curious, what tier is black bronze? It's actually pretty good. It would be a really good tool material. I might just use this instead of regular bronze, although the other gold and silver are not like super great to come by. The silver is fine. I don't really use a lot of silver, but the gold is something I use quite a bit because I use it for acid pipes, so a bit of a dilemma there, but that's okay. Let me do this. I have some treated planks already, and I have some barrels that I made. No, but I'll just make some. Okay. this. And I'll just make 7 barrels. Who cares? That'll do that. I can't even afford that many. That's okay. And that other way around. There. Cool. I'll just put these here for now. And let me get the saw. Okay. I no clue where the last unit of one is. It possible it evaporated? No. Gotta be somewhere. I just have no idea where. Oh, can I low heat extrude this? That is... No. I'll have to do this on the anvil, which is fine. I'm not super concerned about it. My hammer. There we go. Alright, and I'll turn these to pipes. So that. Put those away. Alright. I do like the purple. It's a very nice color, purple. Go. And then get this hopper on. Got it. Alright, so that's good. Then I will see. Actually, let me do the dynamite and the salt because it's gonna take a second to come through anyway. I already have the salt on me. Let me get the dynamite. I just need one. Do I have an extra flint and steel to use? I do. Okay. I have way too much salt. Yeah, do this, but it's okay. I don't even remember where I found this. I think it was by either Cassaterite or by... I don't even remember. It was either that or Landite, maybe. But it was a good call. I'm glad that I picked it up with Stolpatch. I'm going to get a lot of salt out of it. Not that I really need a huge amount of salt, but the pink salt is what it... Oh, rock salt. Wait. This might have been really dumb of me. I might just only need to process this. Rock salt. Well, here, let me check the tantalum, because I think you get back what you put in terms of the potassium hydroxide. Let's see. Potassium fluoride. How do you make this? 3 potassium carbonate, which is 1. Okay, so no, I probably will need more. So I will just run the salt through. That's okay. Salt. And I'll run this through anyway. Alright. You go there. You go there. And let me turn this on. Oh, I also made this. It's just a higher tier centrifuge, basically, with titanium diesel engines. That way I can separate the sluice juice from the rest of the things that are going through the centrifuge, because it tends to like back up with sluice juice and then it won't process the other stuff until it gets through like every single bit of sluice juice, which takes a long time. So I'm just kind of like saving myself the trouble there. I'll just have to shred this stuff in order to get the dust back. But I will first need to add more barrels here. Oh, I forgot I have to actually jump for that. The barrel. Am I blind? Are they in my inventory? What the hell? Oh, there, yeah. Sorry, I am actually blind. Okay. Alright. That there. And then 1, 2, 3. And this is going to look really bad, but it's temporary. I promise. Alright, let's get germanium. I thought I already dealt with germanium, but I may not have. I did gallium. That's what I did. Okay. Germanium needs a spot, so I will do... Oh, I see. Not all that kind of germanium. There we go. I'll do one thing for germanium just because it has to have a spot, and I can open that there. And then I'm going to have to make one for salt and probably rock salt for sure. But for now, I don't think it's true. Oh, you know what? It's probably... I haven't filtered it in the ore processor yet. And I'm sure it is best just to centrifuge it. Fine salt, yeah. I could I could sift it, but I don't have a sifter and I don't really care. I'll just centrifuge it, yeah. So do this, I'll do this. you go in here where you clog everything. Perfect. And then I have 2 more, and then I have there. Perfect. I love these filters. They're so good. We clear out everything else. Salt. Get out of here. Oh, that's borax. I don't know where borax goes, and I haven't decided yet. I think just centrifuge. Boron. I will add that to the centrifuge, and that will complete the entire filter, and I'll have to make a new one when I encounter... Oh, no, actually, I'll have 1 more space. That's okay. I think that should be everything that comes out of there. Oh, iodine salt. I don't have a thing for, but that's okay. How do I apply... Oh, no, that's an acid process. I'm not doing that yet. So this now is going to fill up with salt, I'm sure. Right. What's over here? What's taking so long? What are you doing? Don't. Can't open that. Fuck off. Okay. Alright, salt. I will make a thing just for salt. Oh, this is a 70-second pile, isn't it? Is there a bigger pile? Borax. That's salt. There we go. Greg, your table sucks. Can't shift click when you have an item in your hand. That goes there, and then I will put this here. Let that go in, and then put another one here, and get like that. That beats that loop again. I'm sure there's now salt over here, and also let me sleep. And I know my bed is outside. It's retarded, but, you know, that's just where I felt like putting it while I'm moving stuff around. Oh, hello. Where is my butchery? Really? Oh, there's 2 of them. Hey, come here, buddy. Where's the other one? Must be downstairs. What's up, buddy? Be back. Hello. Here. Actually, I can get another swipe on him, probably. Why are they running for me? Come here. Jesus, that noise is ridiculous. Where is he? Oh, he's down here. Come here. Oh, fuck. I didn't think that would kill him, actually. I was gonna get the last swipe with the butchery knife, but I forgot how much damage this sword does. Okay. Good lord. That sound is horrendous. Alright. Come on. What are we... We're definitely blocked, but it shouldn't be on salt. It shouldn't be on stone dust. Wait, did I not connect the pipes? I thought I did. This goes down like that. This goes around. Connected. What's the problem? There's no way the throughput is this high. Oh, it is. It actually is going through. It's just taking a very long time to go through the pipes. This is a bandwidth of 2 per second. That's the same as Melon. Maybe it doesn't like the pipes, or I don't know. Maybe it is literally going so fast I just can't tell. I don't know. But I'll make another thing just for rock salt, and I'll have to do another for iodine salt. Both of these are going to be coming through in large quantities, but it's good. I already got however much I needed. Oh. Well, I guess I'll just do rock salt. I don't know how much iodine salt I'm going to get. Probably a lot. Thinking I can just make some more iron rods while I let that go and do its thing. Or raw iron rods, even. Just because that is going to take a second. I can also start doing... Or I need to go and look for the other meteoric iron and everything. This goes. Yeah, I have no clue where that unit of steel went. Oh wait, there's one. Oh no, I think that is everything actually. Hold on. I think I put 2 over here. Double check. There's meteoric steel. Meteor. If I can spell. The other one. That's 6. I definitely put meteoric iron over here. Maybe it's stuck in with all the crap here. Meteoric iron. Okay, yeah, so that is everything. Seven. Cool. So, I guess I can just throw this in over here and probably pour it out. But I don't understand. What is in here then? Oh, nothing, because I dug it out. Okay, that's fine. I just need to put like a piece of steel in after it, or just like an iron plate in after it. So I'll put this iron in here. If I can access this hopper. So meteoric iron can go in, and then I'll put an iron plate. That way that fills up behind it. That should be good. Okay. And then this should be good in a minute. I will have to turn the temperature down on that before the other thing goes through. Although I don't think it matters, but just for the sake of fuel efficiency a little bit. All right, let's just get up to 2011, and then I will turn it all into rods, and then I can make more barrels. Right, that's good. I really should have used my auto caster for this, but it's not hooked up at the moment, I don't think. I had to steal its thermometers because I didn't feel like making new ones for the bronze one. Alright, so this in the other way. This, yeah. Alright. I'll take these and put them back in the inventory. Okay. So I'm sure this now must be. What's the problem? Or is it just actually bottlenecked by this? I don't know. I'm sure it's just there's so much salt going through. I don't know. Who knows? Whatever. I'm going to put this barrel here, and I'm going to fill this with iodine salt. That there isn't a problem. And then I'll take this off. Put this here. This here. Connect it that way. Disconnect. Or disconnect that. Really? Okay. I'll do that. There we go. So that should now put all the iodine salt where it needs to go. Probably a lot more salt than I thought was going to come through here, to be honest, but that's okay. Just want to make sure this is going through. Yep, we're good. And then I can turn this down to, I don't even remember what I had it set to before, to be honest. This was probably set to 2050. The other one was probably set to 2250, yeah. That should be, wait, why did this turn off? Did not have turned off. Oh, maybe it just reached that temperature before the timer got a chance to, like, put something in? Which shouldn't have happened, but I don't freaking know. Alright. Anyway, back to what I was doing before. So I need 3 recipes worth, so I'm going to need a lot more rock salt. I feel like this is not the right throughput for this. Am I wrong? I don't feel like it's putting in however much it's supposed to be able to. What do you pack? Oh. Somehow I switched the hop. What? Exact stack size of 1. Yeah, that's not right. It's up to 1 stack. Monkey wrench you back. Up to 64 items. Yeah, that should be way better. Yeah, I don't know. How did I even do that? That wasn't in my inventory the whole time, was it? How are you doing this? I don't know. I will turn this 2250 and turn this one down. 50. That should reset it back to steel. I want to make sure the other thing did put in its steel. Okay, yeah. Please just be meteoric steel. Yes, perfect. And then I'll turn the engine off. All right. I have solved the problems that I was facing. All right, so this can be meteoric steel, and then we'll be good. We just need to get the tantalum processing, which shouldn't be too bad. I guess realistically, I could have just had this go, oh, whatever, turn into a plate, and then, what else do I need? Got my inventory for a second. So I need to get the rocks. Wait, what? There should definitely be more coming through. What are you stuck on? Salt, rock salt. This should all have a place, unless it's, once again... Wait, what? Oh, borax. Rock salt has a spot. Oh, maybe I didn't connect this one. Hold on. That might actually be my fault. Rock salt. Yeah, I did that one. That is my fault. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't have a thing for borax either, which is... I'll eat these. I give a shit about them now. Borax. I will make a barrel for borax. Borax. Or just to not clog my system, basically. And do it there, and then now there should be nothing else coming through. Are you going to be a problem? Yeah, you are. I will. Perfect. I I guess I should I should have used the purple ones here because now the throughput is like 2 and then 1 and then it's 2 here and then yeah, it just doesn't make sense, but it's fine. I'll do it on the next batch that I have, and I think I'll probably need to, holy shit, look how much salt I have. I'll need to remove borax from here and rock salt. Boron? Oh, okay. Boron's coming here. Interesting. Let me put my away and put this back. Rock salt. Borax. Okay. So I need 9 of this, I think. Unless I was mistaken. So I need potassium hydroxide. I really thought I was just going to be able to get right into it, but of course, there's always something weird going on. So first I need to do a mixer with this potassium hydroxide to get the potassium carbonate. Wait, what? Thought I could... carbonate. What do I use it for? Ah, okay, yeah. So this is exactly what I need. So, hold on. Let me just double check. I want to make sure I have my numbers right. So I need use on this. So I need 8 potassium fluoride. Get 8 of this. I need... Okay. This you get 2. So I need 4 recipes. So I need 12 potassium carbonate. Which means I need 12 potassium hydroxide. Okay, so I was wrong. I need to get a mixer, and then I need to just... I can essentially just pump the carbon dioxide out of an engine directly into a mixer, and that should work for that. And I will need to make a new mixer. I think I have everything I need, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I have stainless steel, and I have more in my stainless steel maker. Do I have screws? I might have used up all my screws. Oh, no, I have a screw. Okay. I need 4 plates, and then I'll just make 1 for rings. That's for the um, not the turbine. What do you call it? The rotor of the mixer. I should have the bronze already because I made a bunch of bronze before. Where's my rings? This is my 4. So keep 1 on me here, and then I need to hammer these. 4, and it's like this. And it's file, screwdriver, other way around. It's that, and oh, I do need those stainless steel plates. Just go grab them. Wait, am I out? I really hope I'm not out. I could make more, I just don't want to right. Oh, there we go. I have plenty. I'll just do 4. This is for my second distillation tower whenever I feel like getting around to it. I'm also gonna need these. I need to make some long rods if I don't have any. Oh, I have some. Okay, we are good. Bronze machine casing. Okay, cool. Well, I have everything I need. I just need bronze machine casing, and then I can make that mixer. Oh, I need a wrench. That, and then perfect. Okay. And I already have diesel engines for this, so no worries there. And I have meteoric steel. So this is most of the way there. I just need that tantalum. So I will have to use this meteoric steel to make a crucible, which I can just do now. Well, how do you make a crucible? Oh, it's a rim. Oh. So here's the meteoric steel one. This is enough to melt niobium, which has a melting point of 2750, as you can see there. This has a meltdown point of 2807, so I will basically just switch out this crucible for each like progressively higher tiered crucible, and I will have to set the thermometer here to turn off at like the melting point of whatever metal I'm trying to get. But this is good here, and then this I will have to melt in this one to make the plates for the next one up, which is fine, but I have this one for now at least, which is good. And just if you're doing this as well, go back to the regular crucible after, because these ones take a lot of heat to heat up, and they do not cool down very quickly, which is also part of that process. Um, so it's just in general, it's not good for general use. It's only good for using to like melt those specific metals. You know what, I can pull over some more of this crap while I'm here. And then I will hook up a mixer. I can just put a diesel engine like right here and just kind of tap into this because this is a temporary setup. Where is it? Oh, I have a diesel engine here. I'll connect this and just put rock salt here, and I will turn this just so I can clearly see what comes out of it. And then I will get a rubber fluid pipe and just connect it. Oops, there we go. Oh yeah, I didn't mention it, but I took the time to actually set up a sulfur dioxide pipe that goes all the way back over there. So now there's none wasted, or if there is, it just gets vented. But, you know, I get to take as much of it as I can possibly use. Good. So mixer, fluids in top or left. So I can go like this, go up, up like this, and here. And then if I turn this on, it will fill up with carbon dioxide very slowly and complete its mixing as it needs to do. And hopefully I did not mess up the tier that this needs to go at. Messy. Wait. Please. Oh no, never mind. I need to electrolyze this first, but that's fine. I will probably... How much does it need? Wait, I just want to double check. Potassium hydroxide. Potassium. Oh wait. It's straight potassium. I want that. Potassium nitrate, iodine salt. Oh shit, you could just electrolyze it. Oh, I'll just do that. I don't even give a shit about rock salt. Hold on. Electrolyzer, iodine salt. Can't find it now. Come on, potassium hydroxide. Oh, you mix it with potassium dust. There's so many dumb ways of getting this. Mixer, potassium dust. Okay, so how do you get potassium? Electrolyze potassium fluoride or potassium hydroxide or potassium nitrate or iodine salt. So you get 1 potassium per, and this is just 1 potassium. Oh, you get 3 from this. And how much do you need for this? 3. Okay. Or wait. I'm like totally mixed up now. Potassium hydroxide. You electrolyze that, and then you mix the. Okay, okay, I was right. Okay, let me just go get water. I will make. I'll fill up a tank of water, and then I will electrolyze that rock salt in that water. I think I could just tap into this for water. Really? Are you gonna fucking be like that? Sometimes Greg's stuff is like retarded and won't let you interact with the faces unless it's properly situated where it needs to be. Let me go get that back. I think that was the right line. This is basically the same as what you do for sodium hydroxide. Full. I don't even know if I need this to be full, but electrolyzer with one. Oh yeah, this is probably way. And I'm guessing this is actually probably not the right amount. But anyway, I mean, I'll do this off camera because I'm sure it's going to be annoying. But when I come back, I'll hopefully have everything I need. But, you know, it's good to be able to see the process for niobium and meteoric steel. So I'll see you guys next time. I'll come back and have all this stuff prepared, and then we'll progress through tantalum because that's always a fun process. So I'll see you next time.